Otherwise, we have the same problem, but the a polar opposite. You know.
Well, see, that's the problem I see. That I don't want somebody to go back in there with bad intentions again.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna go up. They're gonna come in and say they have good intentions, but once they're there, the intentions become bad again.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want Cuba to go through. Like a bunch of Cuban Americans from Miami that are fucking yahoos going down there, and then it getting to their fucking head. You know, so that's what I'm worried about. I hope this ends up like Mariel. I hope the government says, listen, you want out? Let's get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Have your family come get you. Send planes. I doubt the United States said they will not take Cubans. So they will have to go somewhere else. Mexico will take them. Canada will take them. You know, but I think it's going to be a mass exodus. I hope that's how it ends, instead of all the bloodshed and the fighting and shit like that. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, are you aware that it was Obama who lifted the one wet foot, one dry foot law? Yeah, it was Obama. So now anybody that, you know, comes on a boat from Cuba, they get sent back, even if they are caught in dry land, because that's, you know, they're illegal. So send them right back. So that's why people are really not taking the risk of going, you know, on a boat, or usually in a raft, not even a boat, a raft made out of like pieces of junk that floats, and they throw themselves into the shark infested Gulf, you know, with hurricanes. I mean, the chances for survival are so minimal, but they rather risk their lives than to just live under communism.
You know, I always think of that. What it takes. How bad is your life when I get in a raft in New Jersey to swim over to Long Island? That's the distance, you know, like the tip of Long
90
Island.
Miles? Wow, 90
and
miles.
Probably like the tip of Jersey. Like if I go all the way to Wildwood and I get a fucking boat. I mean, how bad is your life that you're willing to die on a fucking raft eating saltine crackers?
Yeah.
Because they have a system. The Cubans have a system. They go from a certain part of the island. They leave at a certain time. You know, they have to bring certain fucking things, water, saltines. You know, they bring a lot of shit. And then it's just a brutal 90 miles. There's no fucking clouds. You're in the fucking sun. If you jump in the water, there's nothing but fucking sharks. I mean, it's a no-win-win situation. There's a no-win situation. So think of how bad your life has to be. I'm sorry?
That is it. No, and that is if the Cuban Coast Guard doesn't get you and machine gun you, shoots you down. Because, if they see you, they're going to kill you. They kill children, they kill adults, it doesn't matter. You know, they see a raft, the Coast Guard, the Cuban Coast Guard.
Right, yes.
Right? So you have to like avoid that too. So, you know, the risks are so high. Have you been to the Raft Museum? There's a rafter it's in Key West. To actually see these, it's pieces of junk with a rope together, and these people cross the Gulf from that. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't even go in a swimming pool with one of these things.
It's very scary, and I'm happy that you brought all these things up today so people know like I said, I have a limited knowledge. You were born there, you were raised there, you were there for a couple of years under the fucking, maybe a year or two under this shit. You know, I knew you would bring light to this, and I know how much it affects you. I still remember being at Porto's with you and saying to you, are you going to go to Cuba? And you're like, not in a million fucking years. Yeah, as long as that government's in there, I can't go back. And you were dead fucking serious. And I'm like, fuck, Rudy is no nonsense when it comes to this shit. But you never forgot. You were there. You saw the atrocities. You saw the lie hatching. You know, like when you go to Miami, you don't order a rum and Coke. you order a mentirita. That means a lie. You know, that's what they're
Yeah.
called in
Yeah.
Miami. They don't say rum and
Yeah.
coke or whatever the fuck they're
Yeah.
called. They just say,
Yeah.
give me a mentira. Mentira means a lie in Spanish. So
Yeah.
it's just fucking crazy. Rudy, I hated to have you on for us to talk about this fucking nightmare in Cuba, but I wanted to have you on to show people a different perspective, and you fucking came through on it. So
You
thank
know,
you.
I've gotten requests to come on other shows, and I'm making yours the only one because you and I, we know it's in our blood. We know this. We live this. You know what I mean? So it's not an opinion. It's just based on experience.
Well, I never lived it, Rudy. I saw the pain. I saw the pain of it, of what it did to people. I saw the pain in my mother. I saw the pain in my stepfather. And I saw the pain in all those other Cuban Americans when I was growing up. And it did something to me.
You lived it because you see, we were just talking about what was going on in Cuba. Once you leave Cuba and you come to the United States, it's the other. It's act two of the nightmare. Act two, because all of a sudden, you know, when I was living in Cuba, I was Cuban. Everybody else was Cuban. It didn't matter if they came from Poland during the Nazis, or there were Chinese leaving, escaping from Mao Zedong. It didn't matter. We were all Cubans. Then I come to the United States, and it's like, well, you're different from everybody, and that guy is this thing, and this guy is this other thing, and everything. Once I moved to New Jersey, you know how West New York is. Especially in 1961. I was there in 63. That's when I got there, when Kennedy got shot. It was like you had your little section that had Italians and the Polish and then the Irish and then the Cubans. We were like the smallest minority in West New York, not anymore, but that was it. And man, I went from Rodolfo to Rudolph, and now I'm Rudy. The teacher's naming me Rudy first day in school. I didn't even know who he was talking to when I was putting my books inside of my desk, and I hear Rudy. I'm going like, then I lift my head and it says, yeah, you. I go, no, Rudolph. I said, no, you're Rudy from now on. The adaptation, man, losing your identity, losing everything. I'm talking about a truth, my experience. Yes, I survived it. And because I survived it and I experienced it, yeah, I'm probably a better person than I would have been if I did not have these challenges. But it is challenging. Just because you leave communism, that doesn't mean like, okay, wow, this is fantastic. Okay, so now it's smooth sailing. Oh no, man, it's still a rough ride.
It's rough, Rudy, and I don't know how to fucking get this started, but it starts with you today. I mean, I'm happy that you took the time to let these motherfuckers know what's going on down there.
Anytime, anything for you, mi mano. Anything.
And how are you doing, my friend?
Maybe someday we can do the podcast de La Habana. I'll be there with you.
That'll be fucking great, man. That would be great, Rudy. What else is going on in your world? The wife is good. Touring is good.
Everybody, I'm blessed. Touring, doing some shows with the Guest Show. I have a big announcement coming up next week. And I'm blessed beyond words. Blessed beyond words. Yeah.
Well, I miss you with all
miss
my
you
fucking
too,
heart, man.
Miss you too.
I miss going to lunch with you, and I miss just seeing you. I'm 6 doors down from Florentine. We always talk about you. I saw him this morning at the gym with his son, and he always says that you're the reason why he had that son, because you told him fucking to get it together and shit. So I saw him this morning with his son. It was great to see him, and it's great to see you, Rudy. And let's keep in touch about this Cuban thing.
You got it. Remind
me how we could help. I don't want to send money to some fucking thing. I don't want to do that. I really want to be involved. So let me know, and thank you. Maybe this week. Are you leaving this week?
Yeah, I'm leaving tonight. Actually, I'm going to see my mom.
You're going to Miami with mom.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going on the road from there.
I'm going straight from Miami. I'll be going to somewhere in Maine, outside of Portland. But
Maybe next.
I'm gonna be at the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City coming up in September. So if you're not gigging,
Really?
come on down. Yeah,
Yeah. What's the date?
I got it on my
Any?
calendar. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
text it to
Yeah.
you.
What was I gonna say to you? Fuck. There was something I had to tell. Oh, maybe next week we could do another guitar lesson.
Okay, you got
That
it.
was
Let me
Rudy.
know.
You scared the
Let me
shit out
know.
of me that day. I
Why?
swear, I've
Why?
never seen you like that. I have to
Like
tell
what?
you, I've never seen you like that. But all the pieces came together. Do you know that was the last time I took a Xanax? The day I took the guitar lesson from you, and before that, it had been like 3 months since I took a Xanax. You were so intense on that guitar lesson that I was like, fuck, I've never seen this side of Rudy. Put your thumb down, finger up, guitar out, put your shoulders up. Holy shit. And now I don't use my thumb, and now the thumb is behind that. The pressure is tremendous. So I was with you, and I'm like, I remember getting off with you and going, no wonder he's the bass player that he is. No wonder why he should be in the fucking Hall of Fame. Holy fuck. That was a guitar
Yeah.
lesson. Right in front of you, I was like, I had to fucking take a little football. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is as intense as could be. So yeah, let's get together next week. I'm doing Crazy Train for you.
All
So
right.
I don't have the whole thing. I just got
I'm
the boo
looking
boo boo
forward to
boo
it.
boo 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 boo. I just got that shit. I'm no fucking Randy Rhoads. But I'm trying, brother. But thank you very much. I hope this
Okay,
Cuban
man.
thing works out, and let's talk next week when you get back.
You got it. God
I
bless
love
you.
you, brother. God
God
bless you.
bless you. Take care. Bye bye.